Welcome back. Now you can also create a design from scratch. To do that, what you'll do is you'll click this Create a Design link, and then you can click this link that says Custom Dimensions. You'll then write in the dimensions that you want your item to be. You can do this by pixels, or inches, millimeters, or centimeters. Once you have it the way you want, you'll then click Create New Design. What Canva will do is it'll match all the templates that will fit into the sizing that you have. You can then select one of the free templates by clicking on top of that template that will then become part of your canvas. You'll then be able to make changes to the canvas by using your elements, your text, background, or even uploading content from your hard drive. What you'll be able to do inside of this canvas is you'll also be able to add a page. And of course, you'll be able to do this also when you're creating using a template. When you add a new page, what you'll then be able to do is you'll then be able to add in a different template for that page. Inside of the screen, what you can do is you can copy this page, and then you'll have a third page, and it'll be the same one that you just copied. You can add notes to individual pages. Once you have that note in, you can then click Save. If you don't like the page, what you can do is you can click this trash can to delete the page. You'll then have two pages on this screen. You can view the pages as full screen, or you can bring it back down to fit to page. You can also view your pages by using the Page Manager. This will give you access to each page to work on one at a time. To exit out of that view, what you'll do is you'll click this button that'll bring you back to your title page and your working canvas. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. Now, once you've started work on the design, you can then share that design with other members of your team so that they can work on it with you. So for example, what you would do with this design is you'd click this share button. And then you would choose a member of your team. You would then determine which privileges that individual has. You can give them viewing privileges, or you can give them editing privileges. Or you can send it to your entire team to give them the same level of privileges. So in this case, we would just click the Send Invites button to this document. That individual, when they come to their screen, they're going to notice then they're going to have a link there that says Shared with You. They're going to click inside of that link. They're then going to be able to click inside of that document. They can then decide to use this document as a template, or they can click Edit to bring it into their canvas. And they'll then be able to make changes to the document. And once they've made changes, they'll have some options. They'll then be able to either publish this to a specific output or leave their changes. Once you refresh the page, what you'll notice is that you'll see the changes have been made. You'll notice then that there's a note from Canva indicating that another individual is editing the document. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. Welcome back. You can also output your content to social media. You'll come to your drop-down menu, and then what you'll do is you'll find the appropriate social media site that you want to send your content to. So for example, we can click on Pinterest, and then we're going to connect our Pinterest account. We'll then give Canva permission by clicking OK. And then what we can do is we can then send our content to where we want it to go. We can add in a description, and we can then click Publish. Canva will then prepare our design and move it directly into our Pinterest account. And we'll be able to see our pin here. We can also output to Facebook. For example, if we find our Facebook page or our Facebook group, what we're going to do is we're going to click on Facebook group. We're going to connect our Facebook account. We're going to give Canva access to our Facebook account. We're then going to give Canva permission. Canva will then require us to authorize it inside of our group. We'll then be able to write in our post, and then we'll click Publish. Canva will then prepare our design for our Facebook group, and we'll then be able to view our post. And we'll see it on Facebook. And you'll see all of the areas where we can output our content. We can do it in Slack, we can do it on our LinkedIn page, we can go on to Twitter, Tumblr, and other places. In this case, what we're going to do is we're going to finish by going to Twitter. And we're going to connect our Twitter account. We're then going to authorize Canva. We're going to write in our content and post. And then we're going to click Publish. Canva will then prepare our design for our post to Twitter. We'll then be able to see our post. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. Welcome back. Now, one of the more interesting output options you have is to output to a PowerPoint presentation. And one of the things that highlights this is by seeing a multi-page document. So in this case, we're going to add in a page. We're going to add in another page. And we're just going to add in more pages. Now what we're going to do is we're going to output this entire document into a PowerPoint presentation. We're going to do that by going to this drop-down menu. You're going to see here that there is a link that as of the recording of this video, this feature is a beta feature. We're going to then click this link. Now what we're going to do is we're going to decide on how many pages we're going to have. Now one of the things you'll note is that in this area, you actually have 4 premium images that you'd have to pay for. So what we're going to do is we're going to edit this document. We're going to take out the premium images. We're going to come back to this area. So now none of the images in these documents are now going to be considered to be premium. And so what we can do then is we can then click this download button to download this entire document as a PowerPoint presentation. So we're going to click download. Canva will then prepare the design. We will then be able to download to our hard drive. And we'll then be able to open up our presentation as a PowerPoint document. And you'll see our document as a PowerPoint presentation. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. Welcome back. Now, Canva also allows you to output your content into a website. And what you can do is you can go to this drop-down menu, and you're going to see that as of the recording of this video, the website link is going to be considered to be a beta feature. So we're going to click this link that says website, and that's going to bring us to this page. And basically, we're publishing into a responsive website. Now we can determine what kind of style that we want. We can have a scrolling website, and Canva will show you what that looks like. We can also have a classic navigation website where we're going to have pages. Now obviously, since this is a multi-page website, our website would have pages. We can also then have a standard website, which is going to be one single page with a navigation bar. In this case, we're going to click Open Website. And you'll see our website here. What they'll then be able to do is they'll then be able to take that link, place it inside of their web browser. They'll then be able to see our website then. So basically, you'll be able to output your content into a site that you can give the link to others. Now the link is going to be part of a Canva website. However, you can output the content very quickly so that people can view your site in their browser. They can also do the same inside of their mobile device and browser. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. In conclusion, you've now seen all the basics of creating a design in Canva and outputting it into some popular forms. So what you can now do is you can now pick your own format. You'll then know how you can pick your own particular template. You can now edit that template by placing those pages inside of your canvas, adding and taking out elements, adding and taking out text, changing the background, and then adding in uploads that you place inside of Canva. You've also seen how to manipulate content that Canva gives you access to, including embeds, emojis, and social media content. You've now seen how to turn your content into a presentation, how to download that content into different formats, how to output into a PowerPoint presentation, and into a specific website. And although most of the functionality exists within the paid level called Canva for Work, we also looked at the brand kit and the importance of it and being able to have those elements available to you when you are using Canva for your business. And lastly, we've seen that Canva auto-saves all of our designs so that we'll be able to use them for later. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I'll see you either in another video or in another course.